say it's a little bit after 1. Kylan ended up waking up at about 5 or so, and we ended up having to take her to the hospital last night at about 6 o'clock. She had about a 103 temperature when we left, and when we got to the hospital, because she had Tylenol before we left, it was down to 102.6, I believe. And then right before we were discharged, it was 101.8. We have to alternate Tylenol and Motrin. She's given amoxicillin. He said because he caught her saying ow wherever he touched her on her stomach, but then he like touched her on her leg and he like caught her hesitating to say it again. He's like, because she's saying ow all over, I'll never know until, you know, it gets to a more serious point. And he did say her throat was a little red, so he said maybe it's a stomach virus or something like just being like brought out in the open, so we caught it just in time. So right now we're at the pharmacy getting some Motrin and some of her, or the antibiotics filled. I lost my train of thought there. So, and then when we get home, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the loot crate that I got on Monday, because I still haven't opened that yet, and it's kind of just been sitting there. So I guess I'll open that when we get home.
Monday.
Kylan's still sick. Yesterday after we did the loot crate, I pretty much was sleeping all day. I waited until my mom left, because right after we did loot crate, my mom showed up, and so right after that I fell asleep. Zach still hasn't started the rendering and all of that for last week, because for some reason his computer decided it didn't want to.
It decided it wanted to do an update, or wanted to do an update.
Yeah.
But it took like 3 hours to even start updating.
Yeah.
And then it just cut off. So I don't know if the update was complete or not.
So he did that, and we don't know if it finished or not. So all of last week's stuff right now will not be on until further notice. We just went to the doctor's. Oh, we need to go to the pharmacy. We just went to the doctor. Margaret, who I see and who Zach sees, refilled my baclofen, which I have been without since Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. We did get my Fioricet refilled yesterday, and I get to go see pain management here in town on the 3rd and see if I can get my Percocet switched to morphine, because of how much pain I'm in and the Percocet not doing anything like it's supposed to anymore. And then Kylan is still sick, and Zach's been monitoring her, and we finally found the thermometer because Dad's been hiding it. So, yeah, that's what's going on right now. She did not go to school today. We're heading to the pharmacy right now, and then we're gonna head home. Kylan did not go to school today. She's not going to school tomorrow either, just to make sure she's got the antibiotics in her system. That way, when she goes, or if she's able to go to school Wednesday, she's not going to be as sick. Right now, she has vomited once. Twice. Okay.
Very small amount, and then she vomited the chicken broth she ate last night.
Yeah, so the doctor at the emergency room did say it was probably just a stomach virus, and right now that's what I'm thinking. We did end up giving her the medicine she takes for the cyclical vomiting disorder. So we're going to start giving that to her again, only just to make sure that it's not that issue coming back too. And then when I get home, I might stream for a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna have the camera or the mic on. I really don't know yet. I guess it's just up in the air right now because I'm in a lot of pain and my head hurts really bad, and I feel really blah, and I don't feel like I got a lot of sleep last night. And I don't know how Zach feels right now. Apparently he's tired.
I don't know, like I felt like I didn't sleep very well last night. Like I know I slept, but I don't know if it's because Kylan woke us up this morning or what it was.
So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and then I might stream a little. I'm gonna just stream Kingdom Hearts until I finish it, pretty much. Even if I don't finish it today, then we'll just stream it every day until I finish it, and then we'll just finish off the Kingdom Hearts series. So right now, as it stands, every day will be current game day. Actually, it'll be current series. I should reiterate that for current series, because there's a lot to Kingdom Hearts. Like, I'm into the storyline for Chain of Memories. I don't know about Zach, because I know he's missed like bits and pieces of it with the echo and all of that when he listens to it on his TV or his phone and stuff. So I don't know how he really likes the storyline and all of that. I also have started going through all of my YouTube videos and posting all of the links to all of the social media down below. So we're gonna go into the pharmacy right now. Hopefully my medicine's ready. So, we've sort of cleaned up the room, did some laundry. Well, Zach did, because I'm not allowed to lift anything, and once I lift something, he gets mad. I was just watching one of the members that are in the group that I'm in on Twitch called Chronically Badass. I was just watching Nikki Bruises. If you guys don't go on Twitch, I definitely recommend going up on Twitch and definitely seeing her. If you're already on Twitch and you follow me on YouTube as well, definitely recommend to go see her. Her, Stacy of Gotham, and any of the others, Ratters Gaming. There's a few other ones, but I haven't really seen them go live yet, so I'm kind of like wavering into waiting to see everybody go live. Stacy of Gotham is the one who started the Chronically Badass. I absolutely love watching them. Every time I go in and see Stacy, or even now Nikki's for the first time, they're just full of energy. Both of them were in the kind of creative part, and I honestly wish I was that creative, because now I'm like fiending to want to draw, but I know my comics are a little childish, kind of. I did get in the shower, I washed my hair. I might put a little bit of eyeliner on, just a little, not much, and then I'm going to stream Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. We did leave off on the 10th floor of when we went into Hollow Bastion. We're on level 47, 31 hours, 58 minutes, and no, that is not all at once, everybody. That's within a span of, like, what, 3 weeks? Between Kingdom Hearts 1 and now this. I think it's like in a span of like 3 weeks. Because I don't remember when exactly I finished playing Kingdom Hearts 1. So, I'm hoping that I'm able to figure this game out, finish it. My next game after this will be Birth by Sleep, just to kind of like keep it in the whole like Organization 13 kind of span, but also at the very beginning of the game kind of thing, because the 3 from Birth by Sleep kind of tie in with Sora, Kairi, and Riku, but not really. They're like the ones that are before those 3. So I'm going to do that one after Chain of Memories, just to kind of like pull it in to see where, you know, hey, Mickey was here. And then you run into Sora and Riku when he's little. Like, what? Like, I know. So we're going to do it that way. Kylan's fever hasn't really kicked in since early this morning. So we're pretty much watching it. She doesn't get her next dose of antibiotic until 11. I was able to get my baclofen and something for my nausea from Margaret. So thank you, Margaret. Love you. And she's going to look at my toe. Like, she did look at it, so she's going to like help fix the ingrown part that's on my foot that's actually causing it to have a lot of pain. Everybody, please don't forget about the charity event, November 4th. Not sure on what time I'll be starting, because as soon as they open, I'm going in, getting it, and we're coming home.
Be there, be square.
Yeah, just kidding. I don't even think they heard you. So we're gonna do that, and it's a race between me and Zach to see who can get to Prestige 5 first. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even calling it a race. He is. I might once we start playing, because I'm competitive in nature. So as soon as we start playing, like I say, it's not a race now, but I'm pretty sure once we start playing, it's going down. Because when we were doing Final Fantasy, if you guys remember, when we did Final Fantasy to see, like, when we started it, and we went all the way until the end, and there was only, like, a few spots here and there where we actually were both asleep at the same time, you guys should remember that I had to constantly wake him up, and my time was a lot longer than his. So if you guys do not remember that, though, no biggie. It's in YouTube somewhere on my Twitch playlist, so just go ahead and go look at that. It's probably going to be one of my longer ones. And I'm going to get going on Chain of Memories. Again, Hollow Bastion, floor 10. And let's see where we get going. Have anything else to say, boo-boo? He says no. Really? I've been recording for like 40 seconds of me over here dancing on a recording for YouTube. And you have me... I went like this with my shirt. I went like this. We have not seen last night's The Walking Dead. So we got the shirt yesterday. Well, actually, technically, guys, we got the shirt Monday from Loot Crate. We opened it yesterday. And then we hear this guy does something terrible. We haven't seen the episode. I'm still on season 5. Zach's still somewhere on season 6. And I've pretty much declared us not watching anything past season 6.
She won't be.
He will be too. He will be in very much trouble if he does not. He's like, yeah, right. I will sneak it in the middle of the night again.
Yep.
Really?
What?
You're mean. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get streaming, and hopefully it's a good night. Our daily stream as weekly streams. So, huh? Yeah, the vlog. Why did I say the stream? I meant the vlog. So vlogs are now gonna be weekly. So you're gonna get the vlog from yesterday, today, all the way up until next Sunday, and then we will post it. Zach does have to do the rendering and everything with the one from last week. What I really want to talk about, actually, I really want Zach to hold the camera for me, cause like I'm holding this hair and like my other hair is like trying to like mix into it. Okay, so what I really want to talk about with you guys while I straighten my hair really quick is all of the memes already circulating after Glenn's passing. Like, guys, I haven't seen season 7's like opening scene, or like the
season premiere.
The season the what?
Season premiere.
The season premiere. Like, I haven't seen season 7 season premiere, but I already know Glenn dies and Abraham. Like, y'all just ruined it for me. And yes, I ruined it for all of you guys who have yet to see it too. Welcome to my world. Like, y'all don't even know, like, how mad I am about that. And I'm just, like, you know, trying to use you guys as my mirror. Stop, Lucy, I don't want you to get hit. Like, why would you guys do all these memes and everything? And, you know, everybody's always like, well, we don't want spoilers, like, and all that stuff. Well, the memes kind of spoil it. So, yeah, for those of you who have yet to see the Season 7 premiere, like me and Zach, try not to go on Facebook. Don't go on anything social media. Because you will see these memes. And these memes are very horrible. It's been too soon, guys. It's been 2 days. Like, really? A night and two, like, you know, the premiere night, and then yesterday and today. Like, already we've seen, like, 50 in the last 24 hours. Like, it's frustrating because I really did not want to see any of that until I finally caught up. And, like I said, I'm sorry if I spoil that for anybody, but it was spoiled for me. And honestly, that's frustrating. Especially when you have so many friends on social media who do watch the show. And just seeing all these memes, or Zach going, oh my god, they have another one. I'm like, oh my god, you may as well just show me. There's that circulating, right? There's also the circulation of how Abraham came to die and how Glenn came to die. So apparently, pretty much Abraham died, and then Glenn punched the guy who killed him, and then that's how Glenn died.
Daryl punched Negan.
Okay, so Abraham dies, Daryl punches the guy who killed him, Negan, and then Glenn dies. Everybody's going to say it's Daryl's fault. It's not. Like, in my mind, it's not Daryl's fault. Like, he was, like, kind of like how Rick is. He just...
Negan says if Daryl did not punch him, Glenn would still be alive.
Which is fucked up in its own...
He was gonna let Glenn live. He was gonna let everyone else live. But Daryl lashed out and he said, "This is what you get for this. This is your lesson."
And I'm gonna touch on that. Daryl had a right to lash out because in the very first season, they didn't fucking like each other, like at all. Like, I don't know if you remember that, but I definitely remember that. And then after I think it was about mid to late season 2 into season 3, that's when they started to get really close. And then, like, when Daryl and Maggie come back and, like, when Glenn and Maggie come back from the governor's utopia thing, whatever, and, like, or when they re-get Maggie and Glenn, you know, and his face is beat to hell, and he asks, who did this? And he said it was Merle, or he said whoever. I think he said it was Merle. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it. Anyway, and Daryl goes friggin' apeshit. So, obviously, that really shows, like, how close Daryl was to Abraham as well as Glenn, because there was even talk, or there's even something that Zach had read earlier from the Walking Dead stuff, that Daryl will feel guilty about it for, like, the rest of his life. Like,
Norman Reedus stated in a interview. Yeah, I guess it's an interview.
I guess it would be considered an interview.
That Norman Reedus feels that he is responsible for Glenn's death.
Daryl is responsible?
Yeah.
But honestly, in my opinion, Daryl, sweetie, you're not at fault. Norman, my heart goes out to you. I do know how it was. I heard that when you were filming the stuff with Emily Kinney and you had to carry her lifeless body out, I remember reading that you pretty much stayed in your trailer the whole entire time. You didn't want to talk to anybody. The only time you came out was to shoot. I can only imagine how you felt when your character's, like, best friend died. And I honestly still have not seen the episode myself. I want to
I
wait.
have. It's sad. I saw it before I even came up here.
Season 7 premiere?
No, not season 7 premiere. I saw where, what's her name died?
Beth?
Beth.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh.
Like, my heart goes out to you for not only dealing with Beth's situation with Emily Kinney, my heart also goes out to your character with the Glenn situation because it wasn't.
Imagine how Maggie feels.
I know, like.
Her,
honestly, Maggie's, like,
she
her
now
character,
has to, like, you know, she's pregnant, and her husband was just beat by a baseball bat.
Okay, can I?
No.
Anyway, so, for Glenn going down the way he did, that was really fucked up. I really don't like seeing it, but, you know, I can't stop social media or my boyfriend's incessant need to tell me these things. But, like, Glenn, Beth, both of those situations were really messed up, and my heart goes out to Norman Reedus. I remember on the Talking Dead that they said that, the whole entire crew takes deaths really, really personal. And so, like, when certain members of the cast die, like, if they're closer to another member, like Emily Kinney and Norman Reedus were, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be some very bad, like, juju going on there for shooting, and, like, they're not gonna want to be in the mood to do anything, and, there was a report stating that, Andrew Lincoln, the one who plays, Rick, actually slept 9 days after shooting the scene. Like, that's pretty intense, if you ask me. So, honestly, with the whole how Maggie feels, as Zach had started to touch on as I was talking, Zachary, I can't imagine what it's like for, you know, her character, Maggie. She lost her sister to being, she got shot, right? Or stabbed or whatever. I can't remember. It's been a while ago, or it's been a while since I've seen it. So she got shot. Then Glenn gets his head beaten in, and apparently she's pregnant, which does go along with the
her
comment.
dad got his head cut off.
And her dad got his head cut off right
by
in front
Michonne's
of them by
sword.
Michonne's sword by the governor. So, like, the only person she really had left was Glenn. And I don't know how her character is going to mold after that. Like, I don't know if Daryl is going to feel so bad that he feels like he needs to protect Maggie as much as he can. I don't know if, you know, Maggie is going to resent Daryl for what he had done. Norman Reedus, my heart does go out to you. I love you playing Daryl. I love The Walking Dead. I love you in, like, every other movie you've ever done. Like, you are one of my favorite actors. And I can't imagine, like, the emotional stress, like, that kind of stuff has, just because of the fact that, you know, you had to deal with the whole Emily Kinney thing, and then, Glenn's death, which I cannot remember. I just remember Yun. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's his last name. Probably completely wrong, and I'm probably completely butchering it. But I can't imagine the emotional toll that really takes on you for acting. And I applaud you guys. Like, I don't know how you all, like, not just you, Norman, but everybody in that cast. And, like, if, like, we just seen a picture the other day of the actual original cast. There's 3 left. And it was scary. Like, it was really scary to see.
Well, actually, one of the people were missing on the picture. Carol was not on the picture.
Really? Okay, so there's 4 people left. Because apparently Carol was missing, which now makes sense to me. Because I did ask Zach about Carol and the baby, which he says the baby's not really, like, seen very much anymore. I mean, at the beginning of season 3, Carol, you were a complete and utter badass with your friggin' assault rifle when you guys were all charging into the prison trying to take it over and everything. Like, you were mega badass. Honestly, I hope Daryl does not make it as it was his fault. Because if he does, I mean, it could change the whole entire mold of his character for who knows how long, and that could be bad. And I personally do not want Daryl's character written off, or like, you know, he's gonna go somewhere and then never return. Like, he just goes off in oblivion and we never figure out what happens to him. Like, I don't want that. Kind of like Lori's body. We know Carl's shot. Did he shoot her or did he shoot the floor? Because you also, when Andrew Lincoln's character goes inside of the one room where Lori had given birth, you don't see her body. You just see the walker laying there, and yes, his belly is punched out like he ate a lot of food, but we never actually know what happens to Lori's body. But yeah, like, I honestly do not think Daryl should ever blame himself for this. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, Daryl acted appropriately. He acted appropriately because that's his family. That's, you know, like, who he's close to. It's a tight-knit group. They've been together for God knows how long. Honestly, if I was with somebody like that, if it wasn't even Zach at that point and it was like a stranger I met however long ago, we were in the same situation as them, they got killed and I went at him like that. I mean, that's the type of person I am. Like, someone close to me who gets killed, knock on wood, you know.
6 seasons, 6 years. Well, technically 7 now.
Yeah.
7 years. Well, actually, Abraham wasn't even in.
Abraham didn't come in until season 5.
So like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, even then, there's still a close-knit group, guys. So, please do not riot against Storm and Reedus. My heart goes out that Glenn is no longer on the show because Glenn and Daryl are obviously my favorite 2 characters. So, that's why I'm more seeing it as an act of, I don't know the exact word I'm looking for, but it's an act of pure friendship and family, and he was acting with the best intentions to take revenge on him for doing what he did to Abraham, and then for him to say that if Daryl, like, never touched him, Glenn would still be around. Like, this dude's obviously twisted. I mean,
I just can't believe Glenn has now died after the Nero escape last season.
I haven't even seen that episode, but I've seen, like, bits and pieces of it. Zach has shown me the bits and pieces of it, and even then we were like, oh my god, Glenn died. And apparently that's when Maggie was just found out she was pregnant. Honestly, I have not seen it still. I will reiterate it again. We did get the season 6 finale photo, though, of, like, the last scene. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's when they're all, like, standing in front of Negan. And, Maggie does not look pregnant at all. Just saying, doesn't look like it. I have pretty much looked at that picture more closely since this event did happen on Sunday's premiere. Each character looks either completely scared, or not scared, but they're more like, what the fuck's this guy doing? What's gonna happen? Michonne and Abraham look like they're ready for a fight. Daryl does look kind of like, oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? And I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Like, that's honestly what Daryl's face looks like. Glenn's face is, what did I get myself into? Maggie's face is almost half petrified and half anger. Like, that's how Maggie's face looks to me. Rick looks like he's trying to negotiate with Negan.
Rick looks like he's ready to jump up there and bite the dude's neck out like he did that one guy.
The girl that is seeing Abraham, I do not remember her name, but she's really, really pretty. I just don't remember her name. She was with the group with Abraham and the other guy. She more looks like holy shit, like, I cannot believe this is going on. Like, hers is more a little bit of fear and, like, shock. Carl, I don't know what happened to Carl with the bandages and everything. I do not know. Please don't tell me. You know, I don't want to know. I already found way too much out. His face in the picture does look like one of horror, but he's also sitting up in a position where he looks like he wants to kill someone. Tyrese's sister, also forgot your name. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Your face looked absolutely pissed. And then the guy that they thought was a doctor who they needed to get to Washington, D.C., that guy, the one who never does anything. Oh my gosh, your face is on point on that scene. Like, you look badass on this picture. Like, you look completely ready to rip this guy's throat out. And I don't know if this picture was meant to illustrate what was going to happen or what already may have transpired. Like, but it's like, you guys, the picture is an amazing picture. My heart goes out to the cast, because I know Glenn's part of the original group. I can't imagine what it's like to lose another original member after, you know, 6 long seasons, like after 6 seasons, you know. I mean, with everybody else, it was kind of like, it's the first couple of seasons, we're good. I mean, T-Dog kind of left at the not like the beginning, but like near the beginning-ish of season 3. Same thing with Lori. Beth we lost in season 5. I mean, even though Beth wasn't an original character, the characters you gain in season 2, they stick with you because they are what almost seems to bind most of the characters into shape because of the farm situation. The other person who's not in that picture is Carol. I already spoke about Carol, but she is still an original member. And the only other original member that was in season 1 was Merle, who we no longer see because he is dead as well. He turned into a walker, and that was in season 4 or 5. I think it was 4. May have been 3. I think it's 4. 4 sounds about right. I don't know. 4 sounds about right. Probably wrong. May have been the very end of 3. Even with Michonne, you grow to love her after the end, or after we finally find out who the hooded character is who saves Andrea from walkers chasing after her. Like, you grow to love her as well.
Tiny spoiler, Michonne and Rick are lovers.
I kind of already seen that. Like, I seen it coming, not like I literally, like, seen it on screen. Like, you can totally tell when it's her, Rick, and Carl, and they got split off from the group after the governor attacks and everything. Like, you can see it then. But this is Kylan, for those of you who do not know. She stayed home sick today. She was sick yesterday. And she was very sick Sunday. She is doing a little bit better today, but we wanted to make sure that she was full on rested, ready to go for tomorrow. I'm going to get done rambling, I'm going to finish my hair, and I'm going to put some makeup on, and then we're going to stream. So I hope you guys liked my 21-minute ramble about The Walking Dead and how much I am really mad about seeing all of these memes, and I just wanted to, like, go in through it, and yeah, go from there. I didn't actually end up streaming yesterday. I started to get really sick. As you can tell, my voice is going in and out. I have a 10-degree increase right now. My normal temperature is like 97.2, 97.4. Kind of like it sways in between those. So that's what I'm working with right now. I'm currently watching Stacy of Gotham on Twitch, who is the leader of Chronically Badass, which I am a part of. Pretty much, I said I was going to stream to Zach. I told him I'm going to take an hour nap, and I'd stream after. It didn't happen, because I fell asleep and stayed asleep. Whoopsies. I did do that at about 8 o'clock last night. So I ended up getting woken up to get Kylan ready for school, did that. And then I've kind of just been sitting at my desk since she went to school. Like, I've done nothing but sit at my desk and maybe play some phone games and be on Snapchat. Such a great Wednesday so far. And then Zach went to the doctor to see if he has what Kylan has and ask about me because him and I have the same doctor. And she's saying pretty much the antibiotics she already gave me to go for my foot until the surgery the procedure on the 1st, which will be, I think, Monday. I'm double checking that right now. But she said she's gonna give me the antibiotic, or she gave me the antibiotic sooner. Or no, it's on Tuesday, but it is the 1st. So Tuesday's the 1st. I thought Monday was the 1st. So she gave me that early, just because it is infected already. So that's why I have the antibiotic now. And she even told Zach that she would have just prescribed me Bactrim anyway, because the antibiotic she prescribed him no longer affects me. So I'm kind of just chilling here watching Stacey Gotham on Twitch. Might make some tea since I've moved my personal teapot that you only need like 1 pot filled because it does 1 entire cup. Might make some tea after my coffee because I am almost done. And then I might get to the stream. I'm not sure yet. Possibly. Chase and Lucy are sleeping together. Like, they're not sleeping together. They're laying together. And Chase growled at her at first. Because he, like, wasn't having... I don't know if you guys can see them. Nope, I don't think so. There's Chase. And then here's Lucy right here, so both of their heads are like right there. I was apparently looking at the pillow and not at them. Whoops. My room's sort of a mess. It's mainly like this whole section because it's stuff that came off the bed and then groceries from last night. There's my teapot actually. And then my favorite cinnamon apple spice. It has to be from Celestial because I've noticed that the other ones of the same kind don't taste the same. Like, I have this Bigelow cinnamon stick, and I know cinnamon stick and cinnamon apple spice are not the same, but it just does not taste good whatsoever. So I'm gonna go answer the phone and we'll go on with our day. So we didn't get to stream last night. Actually, I didn't stream last night until technically this morning. I was really, I was still feeling really sick yesterday, so I was kind of just like chilling, just to like relax and everything. And then at 6:30 because at 6 o'clock we ended up going to the store to get a couple of things from there. And we got back and the power went out. So I had to turn my 4G on, send you guys a message, and be like, yeah, I can't do anything, the power went out. And according to Dad, the power was supposed to be out for 2 hours yesterday. So yesterday was Wednesday, today's on Thursday. The power was supposed to be out for 2 hours. Well, at about 7 o'clock I started to feel really tired. I mean, we had like every single thing of candles we had in the house in our room so that Kylan and Kylan was coloring. I was going to color, and then I like changed my mind. Decided to work on Dad's blanket. And then at about 7:10 I was like, I'm just gonna go lay down. I'm not feeling good, I'm gonna lay down until the power comes back on. Well, right as soon as I laid down and got ready to fall asleep, the power came back on. So I still decided to take this nap, which I was only going to take it for a half hour. And then, or was that when the hour got?
You said you were going to take a half hour, and then you told me to set an alarm for an hour and a half. And the hour and a half is up, and you told me like another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
about 9:45, and honestly, it helped a little bit. It made me feel a little bit more rested, because I currently still did not get my sleeping medication prescribed. And so that happened. And then, we ended up playing, like, I ended up playing all of my phone games. Like, I did all of my animation throwdown, like, not all of my animation throwdown. What I've been mainly doing is going through every single, secondary card and, like, doing the research to upgrade them with the character cards. I've been doing that on my phone. I haven't been doing it so much on the laptop. I don't know why. I also downloaded World of Warcraft. I updated the game, like I finished updating the games list on the info panel on Twitch. So now if you click on it, if you click on the games, it'll take you to the Facebook page where it'll tell you the list of games. And that's now also all of the ones that have been downloaded on the Xbox One and the 360. And what Zach and I had talked about yesterday for that was if they're backward compatible and they've been downloaded on one and then I downloaded them on the other, that's what we did. So like World of Tanks, he essentially had World of Tanks on the 360, well then we got it on the one, so now it's on the one. So it's on both. And then I didn't put any of my emulators on there yet because I ended up deleting them because I haven't played them for so long and I wasn't streaming them. But I think I will put them up in a few days or a few weeks. I'm mainly going to just do Pokemon right now for the emulator. I might do Sims Busting Out just because it's a different version of Sims. So I might do those two. If I can find Mario, I might do Mario as well. So that's that. And then right now we are actually getting Chase his nails trimmed. They need to be done super bad. We've been saying we were going to do this for the last like 3 weeks, maybe more. So today we're finally going to go get them done. We are at PetSmart. It's about $16 and some change here. So we're going to go ahead and go do that. Gotta grab my wallets. Okay.
Handy dandy notebook.
No, my handy dandy wallet. I still, I have the Hulu subscription for the donation goal right now. We need, about $1, $1 and some change. And then I'm good for Hulu this month. And then I need to do the loot crate, and then I need to start putting in the stuff for Verizon so that I can pay my phone bill. Like, I need to start saving up for Verizon and all of that as well. So I'm going to have Zach hold you guys while we walk into PetSmart. Get down. Alright, I know. You're excited. You're excited. You need to get down, though.
Happy doggy, happy doggy.
Alright. He's like not wanting to sit still. Don't you dare jump from the seat again. I don't like when you jump. No, I don't like when you jump from the seat. In the truck, it actually took like literally 5 minutes for them to do his nails. Usually he doesn't really want to go with them, but the girl behind the counter, one of the girls behind the counter that was already working on a dog, I think she was grooming him. Her name is Autumn. She's really cool. She's in there like almost every single time we bring Chase in. And the good thing about that is Chase remembers her. So like the last few times he's been in, he's just been hesitant to be like around her and everything. But as soon as she like came down to his level and started petting on him and everything, he was like, oh yeah, I remember you. So he was just like a little, like he was trying to play a little shy, but not too much. The funny thing is that usually we pay 16 something for his nails. Apparently now it's 10, or it was 10, and we were just doing something extra with his nails. Don't really know. But he got him done. They said he was a very good boy, which he's a good boy. And then we went to go look for a collar with a bell on it for Lucy, and then Zach saw him start to squat like he had to use the bathroom, so we had to hurry up and leave the building so he could use the potty, which our PetSmart has a convenient little thing for the doggy bags if needed. And now we're heading to Meyer.
Let's just say he left me a nice steamy little mess.
I thought it was funny. Alright, so now we're gonna head into Meyer. We're gonna grab a pencil sharpener because I desperately need one. And what else were we gonna get? We were gonna get something else. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure we'll remember when
we're going in for a pencil sharpener. We'll come out with like 5 bags.
We better not. I don't want that much money. I do have a handicap sticker. It's actually Dad's right now, but I am going to get an application for myself from the Secretary of State. Last time we attempted to do it, that's
when we found out about my father.
Yeah, it's when we found out about his dad, so we left. And so we're gonna get one for myself as well, but Dad's is temporary. Mine's probably gonna end up being permanent because Dad has surgery, and then his is like pretty much fixed. So we're gonna leave the Dodge. Say hi, Chase. Look, Chase. He's like, no, Mama, no. I go with you. I goes with you. You can't go with me. So we're gonna go in, get what we need, and we'll be right back. On our way home, when we get home, I'm gonna take a shower, hurry up, and do any last minute updates for the stream. I don't think I have any updates besides a status update letting everybody know I'm going live, which I'm going to try my best to start doing status updates on there to let everybody know, you know, what's going on and everything. So we're on our way home. I'm really sweaty and I feel really hot right now, but Zach thinks it's just because I'm wearing my jacket. But I've been like this for a few days now, so I don't really know. So we're heading home. I'm gonna take a shower. Probably just put some eyeliner on or something, and then get to the stream. So then we're gonna just stream for the rest of the day, hopefully. Hopefully nothing else comes up. Anything you want to say, Zachary? Okay, so... And apparently, if Hillary gets elected, because apparently the FBI is going back over through the whole server stuff, if Hillary gets elected, they're apparently going to just bury it under the surface, and then if she loses the election, she'll be found guilty and be charged for it. Like, what in the hell is the point of going through it? They find shit like, you know, oh, I don't know, they found the last time they looked and found they were
the
gone.
FBI director's email says, I cannot predict how long it will take us to complete this additional work, but I believe it is important for people to know that we are looking into it more. But the comment section, someone was stating that most likely if Hillary is elected president, it's going to be buried and never brought up again, and it's supposed to like fade off in the background. But if she's not elected, they're actually going to go about pressing charges, which I can see happening.
Yeah, but it's also the stupidest thing ever because
if she's elected and they try to call her out on it, they're going to get in trouble most likely. They're going to be added onto her hit list.
Still stupid. Anyway, today's Friday. I did not stream last night. I actually sat up to stream. I was laying in the bed to stream. I ended up being so sick. I wasn't like puke sick. I was really nauseous, but I wasn't like I was throwing up. I felt hot, and even when we went to the store, so we went to Meijer yesterday. I think we went to Meijer yesterday. It's in the vlog. Um, it's in the earlier vlog. But anyway, we went to Meijer. We didn't really take you guys on our Meijer adventure like we usually do. I wasn't really feeling all that great yesterday. Like, I haven't been feeling good since Monday. I don't know how Zach's feeling. I'm gonna see if Margaret will allow me to, like, record what she does with my toe, because it, like, feel this, right here. No, like, legit, push right here. You will feel like it's like a bubble.
I see, it's disgusting.
No, feel right here. It's a bubble.
Ew. I don't think we have disinfectant enough in my finger enough to cut it off.
Anyway, I had an ingrown toenail. I've had them like all my life. They've never gotten this bad. I don't want to show you guys. It's pretty gruesome. But I kind of want to tape it because I kind of want to show you guys the gruesome awesomeness of whatever she's going to do to my toe. It's kind of nice out today. They're saying it's supposed to be nice out for Halloween here. I seriously doubt it, because it's like the only like day where it's in the high 60s out of like a week of all like high 40s, low 50s. So I don't think it's Michigan. I'm not praying on it. I know Halloween is Monday. I just don't think it's gonna be nice out. The room does need to be picked up a little bit. Mainly the stuff in the chair, and I know a lot of the stuff back behind me is really, like, that corner's fine. It's this corner, the book corner, because I need a new shelf. Actually, I need a new shelf for my games so that we can put the Loot Crate stuff on it. And then I need to get more pictures because I need to refill my, picture frames. Yeah, so I didn't stream it last night. I was feeling very sick. I ended up falling asleep like shortly after I was getting ready to stream. It was about 7 o'clock. And I fell asleep until about 4 o'clock this morning. I got up for an hour, and then I went back to sleep watching Kitchen Nightmares. And then I didn't wake up again until about 10:30. And then I fell back asleep. Like, I wasn't up very long. I was only up for like 10 minutes. And then I went back to sleep. And then I got up fully at 11:45. My throat's like going in and out. Like, my voice and like my throat pain is. Like, it's not bad pain, but it's just like, it's irritating. And my fibromyalgia pain, it keeps flaring. And same thing with my migraines because of how the weather is. Like, it was cold and rainy yesterday and the day before, and like right now, as you can probably tell, it's like really sunny in the bedroom, and it's like, what the crap, you know? So, yeah. I do believe I'm at the last part of Chain of Memories, which is good because I'm trying to get all of Kingdom Hearts done by the time we start the charity event. Next Friday. Cannot believe it's already a week away. Holy crap, it's already a week away. Like, dang. So yeah, I might, kind of like completely just like go ham on it for the next few days, I guess would be the best way of putting it. I might put a little bit of makeup on just to like hide these dark circles under my eyes and give myself a little like color, because I look deathly right now. I do need to get Dad's blanket done for Christmas. I've been meaning to do that. I kind of want to learn how to start making little animals out of my crochet. I know I'm not very good at crocheting right now because I only know how to do the single stitch. I want to learn how to do the other ones before I get into doing animals. And then I think once I start getting animals like fairly well, like I'll make like 5 or 10 of the same animal, then move on to the next one, and then just kind of like keep going back and forth. I might start selling them on the stream, but I don't know yet. Like, I'm still debating on that. Yeah, that's about everything right now. So hopefully the stream goes well today, cause I want to beat Chain of Memories already. Like, I'm thoroughly confused with it, and I just want to get done. Guess we'll find out. Saturday, I have Kylan in here. We are laying on the bed. We have Chase and Lucy, and of course Zach is playing on his phone. He's just doing Facebook. We are in the middle of rendering the video from last week still. We ended up finishing the rendering last night, but for some reason it froze when we were sleeping. So like that
froze at 100%.
Yeah, it froze at 100%. So when he went to go look at it today to post it on YouTube, we had to do it all over.
It says 7 minutes remaining.
We're at 7 minutes remaining. And then we gotta do it for YouTube. So hopefully it's good. And then after all of today's vlogs, Zach will be putting it up on the laptop to edit and render for this week. So update. Michigan beat Michigan State this year. It was 32 to 23. So Dad's team won. He believes it's 32 to 23. Anyway, so Dad's team won this year, because if you guys know, I'm a Michigan State fan.
I am too.
I think I hit on that on the stream last year when Michigan State won, because it was funny. And I actually had a post on it on, I think, Instagram, or at least on Facebook about it. And Dad's been waiting for them to beat Michigan State again, just so that he could rub it in. Well, I'm not really feeling all that great right now, so Dad didn't really rub it in as much. If you guys can tell, I have my Suicide Squad poster, and we now have a Mafia poster, which we got for free. We have that up on the wall. Those two right there are, I don't know if I can zoom. I'm trying to zoom you guys in so you guys can see those.
You have my poster.
No, that one's my poster. Those two pictures I've actually colored. I'm pretty proud of them. Like, they're very detailed and everything. I can't zoom back out.
It's down.
Oh. One in the back here Zach has done, and that's this one, and then I did this one. I'm more proud of my ones up here. I do have 2 of them behind my desk. I have another one of flowers, and then I have one of Cupid, which is like a bunch of little cupids and flowers and hearts. So I do have those. I'm kind of thinking I want to start like posting them and showing them off on everything. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. Dad wants to frame a couple of them because he really likes them. And I think when you guys hit a certain level in the rank, I might send you guys one picture or 2 with a poorly drawn comic. Oh, Daddy just walked out. I don't know if you guys can see Daddy chilling. Dad's awesome.
Papa.
Dad's not feeling good today either.
Kylan has called Dad old man 3 times.
When that was the game.
I don't care. You called him old man 3 times. Only I can call him old man. He's not
Old
daddy.
man. This is Zach.
Zach's younger than Mama. Okay, so as you can see, we are on Riku's side of Chain of Memories. We ended up beating Kingdom Hearts yesterday, and I really hated the ending. Not saying I didn't like the game at all, because I didn't, because I don't like it being card-based. So then we started Riku's side last night. I only made it past Hollow Bastion, and then I ended up falling asleep, and then I got mad at Zach for telling me I was asleep. So then I ended up stopping, and I played a little bit earlier, and then when I was playing earlier, I got really nauseous, so I actually sat out and tried to lay on the couch so that I wouldn't physically vomit while I was streaming, because that wouldn't have been cool. Anyway, so I don't really care for Chain of Memories. We did start Riku's. I was okay with Riku's yesterday when I was playing it, because he's a lot faster and you don't have to hold the X button to reload his cards and all of that stuff. But now there is this thing called Duel, and I'm really bad at it, and I don't get it very often, and his freaking deck sucks. Like, terribly, it sucks. Anyway, don't forget our charity event is on November the 4th. ACS, which is the American Cancer Society, is our charity that we are doing. 75% of all donations will be going to them, and they will be in honor of Zachary's father, Norman Stover. So please don't forget to stop by at the event. We are going at midnight to pick it up because it is doing a midnight premiere. So right as soon as I get it, we're coming home, we're streaming, we're like getting right into it. So like that day after whatever we're doing, I'm sleeping because I'll be the first one doing it. So yeah, we're going to the midnight premiere on the 3rd. We'll probably vlog a little. Hopefully, you know, we'll meet some other streamers and everything. Hopefully, you know, we can get GameStop to try and stop by. I did file for a Loot Crate application to be sponsored by Loot Crate. Hopefully they get back to me soon. Right now the donation goal is for Hulu. That ends on the 1st. Like I've said countless of times in the last few months, I'm trying to make Twitch my livelihood. So if I don't have enough for a bill, even if it's as little as $7.99, which Hulu is, or Spotify, which is $4.99, I'm putting it up there just so I can get it out of my way. Loot Crate, I might have enough for Loot Crate, as my dad and I were talking about it earlier. Not entirely sure. Or my dad might do Hulu. Not entirely sure. But my dad is talking about doing Gamefly again for Kylan. And hopefully if we do that, I'm going to be able to get 2 games out at once. And if I do that, hopefully one is for her and one is for me. So I'll probably like try and make sure both like have like 2 games at a time in the queue. That way I don't have to worry about them sending like 2 of my games or 2 of her games instead of 1 of each. Because we don't want that. So that's what we're looking at right now. And hopefully we get Riku's side beaten today so that we can start Birth by Sleep by tonight, because I'm really getting tired of Chain of Memories. I'm at 6 hours right now. That's because I haven't played for like 4 hours. That's because I've been on my pause screen because we ended up moving the big TV onto my desk. That's why it's right there instead of over there. I did it because I am feeling sick, so that's why I'm laying down. So hopefully.
Mommy,
Hopefully.
when are we gonna get my game for Gamefly?
You gotta go talk to Papa about that. I really wish you would stop interrupting me while I'm vlogging. It's really annoying. Like, why does she do that? It's freaking annoying. Please make sure you edit this. So, in other words, I hope you guys can stop by. Don't forget, it's twitch.tv / Icy HarleyQuinn. Come stop by. You can find me on multiple social medias. I will link them all below in the description panel for you so that you can find me wherever. And I hope to see you guys next week.